All right, we're smiling and laughing because Lisa just got beating my butt off on these trails, and see the San Diego Bay back there. I don't know if it's picking up on video, but it's quite amazing. So we started talking about some of the work we did today, and we worked on my offer, the 50K keynote formula.
Yeah.
How to craft and deliver your killer keynote and stay book solid.
It's because she charges $50K per keynote, but she can show people how to do that easily, or how to at least add $50K a year having a keynote, which I recommend everybody has who has something to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll pay you later, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, and by the way, this is Vernice Armour. You might know her as America's
FlyGirl.
FlyGirl, first African-American female combat helicopter pilot.
Boom, she blew it up. A couple tours in
Yes.
Iraq, attack helicopters. You nailed it.
Right? We've been working together since 2010,
10, 11. Yeah.
11?
Yeah.
Long time.
Long time.
We love each other long time. Is it okay to say
Hey,
that?
yes, it's okay to say. We just
Okay.
said it, so it's okay.
All right, it's okay.
And, I've never gone a year without having a coach and refining or working on something. And yes, I have the keynote world, and I also want to do the speak to sell, because people have been asking me, can you teach me, can you mentor me, blah, blah, blah. So I'm finally getting on track with all my stuff, right? And in Lisa's Nail Your Offer system, there's a part where you have to talk about your credibility along with your vulnerability. And I have all these different accomplishments, and it's like, how do you say it, right, without it coming off as dun, 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 I just walked in the room with a cape on my back, right?
Look at me, look at me.
Right, exactly. So one of the things that I do is I will wrap things in with other true things that aren't necessarily braggadocious, but I kind of slip it in there, right? Where I say, do people not like me because of my short haircut? Because they didn't like my corny jokes? The fact that I ride a motorcycle, or I could bench press more than them? Which I was in powerlifting, right?
Maybe they don't like you because you're in the top 1% of earners who are paid to speak. Or maybe
there's that.
envy because there's less than 700 CSP trainer speakers out in the world. You know, that
There's
is this
that.
high accolade for professional speakers. Maybe they're envious. Who knows? Maybe you're
And
one
it's
of the
easier
few
for her to
people
say that
make
stuff, right?
Millions of dollars from keynoting, which is pretty unusual.
Yeah.
So, but
Multi-millions keynoting.
So,
It's been amazing.
Yeah, I'll jump in and say that something we noticed we had in common as a style when we were kind of picking our own brains of our unconscious competence of how we combine credibility and vulnerability is there may be a vulnerable story. Like, I started my business to stay home with my kids. And, it just blows my mind that we made the Inc. 500, or that, like, sitting right here at my house that we're standing in front of, that we were able to impact people in 134 countries.
Right.
So it's like, it's wrapping the credibility and the vulnerability together. And it's a delicate art because, you don't want to be cheesy about it, but you do want to share your accomplishments, but not in a braggadocious way. So it's sort of a strategy that we figured out. And that we both do unconsciously, that we wanted to bring to this Nail Your Offer Nugget, because it's something that you can see how you might work into sharing about yourself, which in many cases people just skip. They don't share their credibility at all, and people need to know.
Correct. They need to know, because people want to listen to you. Yeah, okay, yeah. My
arm's falling off.
Yes. People want to listen to you, but they want to know why they should listen to you. Right? They want to know you have the experience and the expertise to share whatever guidance it is that you're sharing with them. So the name of my book is Zero to Breakthrough, right? I teach people how to create breakthroughs, and it doesn't have to take forever. People ask me, well, how did you create the breakthrough? And I said, well, I didn't go out to be the first woman of color on the motorcycle squad. I didn't go out to be the Tempe Police Department's first black woman. I didn't go out to be America's first black female pilot. I didn't try to become America's first black female combat pilot. Do you see where I'm going? All I wanted to do was live an amazing, epic, juicy, gutsy life. And those were the outcomes.
So see how she just wrapped in all this badassery, and my finger, and her heart showed through. And so the only other thing I wanted to say is that one other way to accomplish this is if you have a really good bio for your host to read, an introduction. It's different than your bio for print. If they do a good job and they include a lot of this stuff, then you can back down. But if they don't do a good job, then you really do need to bring it to the table so that people understand why you are the obvious choice for the thing that you're bringing to help the world with. I guess we'll leave it at that. From the two Fly Girls, signing off. She's the original Fly Girl. I'm like newer on the scene.
And I like to say, well, she's not newer. She good. We
newer
Fly
as
Girls
far as my Fly Girl dancing. All right, we've both been doing our speak to sell keynotes. Speak to sell 50K keynote. Signing off.
Get gutsy. Get out there and nail your offer.
All right.
Boom, baby.
Cleared hot. Bye, guys.